So, well, I will give a warning. I did actually get some rounds in earlier. Whenever this works, it's extremely good. Like, we had a lot of fun playing this game with as smooth as it was. It probably will desync a lot, and then you have to go back to the main menu and then join the game again.
Join the game again. Yeah.
And there's not really anything we can do about that, it seems, other than just kind of run with it.
Yeah, I mean, hey, this is part of the troubleshooting process, right? Like this, the Ikemen rollback is in alpha. Hang on. Need to allow access.
Oh.
All right.
Yeah, like I kind of knew, like going by what I heard, it seemed like there was going to be some issues with this process, and it's honestly, it's better than I expected, because I expected it to be basically not functioning at all.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I have another question, Kelexo, about stuff that caused desyncs, maybe. I do believe, was it Bernie who has random items? Or no, it's...
Yes. Well, they're not random, but there's not a lot of RNG in the game.
I thought one character had random items.
No, nothing like Faust, no.
Oh, really? Oh,
nope.
Oh, I thought that. I do know Bernie's got... I know his items aren't random. You can choose between them.
Yeah, he is, like, the longer he searches, he has a different selection of items.
Yeah, Buster and Cal have put me through the ringer on those.
Oh, damn.
Should mention that some of these, there's a lot of stuff in this build that are not public yet, so if anybody's familiar with the game, they might see some new things.
Oh, that's a big counter.
It's too far away, though.
Oh, no, I should have just gone for the... Oh, man, so the, Gabby's, Cannon Super, it works like, the werewolf from Darkstalkers, right? Like, it's multiple inputs to get multiple charges?
Yes, it's Beast Cannon, John Talbane.
Okay.
The special is 2 shots, the super is 5 shots.
Okay.
I actually haven't seen any of Gabby yet, so this is really interesting.
Oh yeah, and then we have to rehost every single time.
Oh, okay, so...
Which, that was something that they had informed us was going to happen, so...
Okay.
At the end of the match, I have to rehost, and then you have to rejoin, and I'll just do that as quickly as I can.
Oh, sure. Let me go back.
I don't want to jinx it, the first one went really well.
Yeah. So. Yeah, no, I picked up Gabby and immediately was like, this is nice. I haven't tried out her other sides yet, but C-side is definitely fun.
See, Side L is an interesting one. Side S is actually brand new.
Oh, okay.
Because they might show that off a little bit.
Oh, of course.
Shoutouts to Janice voicing this character, sure.
Oh, right. So, crouch heavy punch, or sorry, heavy kick isn't cancelable, right?
Nope.
Or sweep, all right.
Sweeps are not cancelable, no.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
Janice is responsible for all the sprite work, right?
Yes.
As I've heard, they use trackpad for all the sprites.
She used to. I think she upgraded to an ergonomic mouse after essentially me begging her.
That's so crazy to me. Because I don't know if you remember, I did try making a mod for this game at one point, and I struggled so hard to try to make sprites that match the style.
I don't know how she manages that.
It's really cool though.
Oh, nice.
Anyway, I'm gonna have to head out. Thanks for having me.
All right. Yeah, no, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah. Yeah.
Mm. All right, so for Gabby, her craze technique is the clone, right? And so the clone, if the clones get hit, they build your craze meter, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
And so is that like they have another function outside of that?
The game crashed.
Oh.
No, they're mostly just for faking your opponent.
Okay. Like, yeah, misdirection, and then to build the extra bar.
They also can absorb. Ooh, what is this happening?
Oh yeah, that's right. Like there's two halves of the meter, and if it's fully charged, they'll actually have a push box, right?
Yeah. They'll push the opponent out. They'll absorb projectiles.
Okay. Haha, I like it. Ooh, interesting. Damn, yo, the animations on Gabby are so good.
Oh yeah.
Ooh. Oh, nice. S-side Gabby, woo!
Oh, that's Buster.
Yep.
It's one of the guys I was playing Rollback with earlier.
All right. Oh. Damn. Right, I gotta stop going for this the sweep. It's funny, I don't know why. Like my brain just defaults to it.
It's a low. It's the mix-up.
Right?
It's the most well-behaved it's been so far.
Oh, too far. Oh, I got hit. Oh.
The armor save.
Yo, safety man, you're right. I needed too many damn fish for desync. That was the life, man. Early on in Fantasy Strike, Argagarg would just desync everyone with their projectiles. Oh.
Another departs for hell.
So, yeah, you're saying this is a new build, as of yet unreleased.
Yes, this is the thing I've been working on for quite a while now. It's a lot of work going into this one.
Yeah, so like what is new to this one? You have a couple new characters, right?
Yes, Sidus, Gabby, and Lucy, and then basically just sweeping through and then just making every change that I wanted to, including a lot of sort of character reworks.
Ah, all right.
There's still a lot to go. Like Boundary and CC are going to get a lot of changes, but
Okay.
for example, like Ajit actually changed a lot in this patch, especially side S.
Oh.
Make way for the main event.
So like I assume that whatever the rollback implementation is doing is making sure that like random stages don't.
Yeah, as far as I can tell, random stages did not desync.
Okay.
There wasn't any issues with
All right, it wasn't related to that. All right.
Is it like I've looked at it, and aside from the whole electrocution state thing, I don't actually know. I haven't noticed anything that seems to be consistently causing any problems.
Okay.
Because you'll have matches that desync as soon as it loads in, and then sometimes it feels like there's not even anything going on in this desync, so it's hard to say.
Yeah, I mean, so many moving parts. Oh. I'm like, was it with La Justicia? Was that one of the things? I always ask myself the questions.
That's the thing. It could very well be some characters, and I just didn't pick up on it. But let me try changing then. From my experience, if the first round finishes, like if you get through like the first half of the first round, it generally is really good.
Okay.
Like I never had any issues with that. It's just there's something early on that it doesn't like.
Nope. It's like no, not even with this one.
If it does prove frustrating, then we can just stop at any time. It's honestly just nice to play whenever it does work.
Exactly.
And then anything that I can do to like sort of pinpoint any issues, I just want to help out as much as I can, because I'd definitely like this to become a finalized thing.
Oh, absolutely. Like it'll do so much good for a whole bunch of indie devs out there.
Oh yeah. It's like that's like the big hurdle, really, is getting other people to play your game.
Oh yeah. I mean, I've talked about that with Matrified, Matt DeLucas from Matrified Games, and it's like the why me proposition, right? It's like there are so many games out there. It's like why a Murphite or a Battle Craze over, Guilty Gear and now Grand Blue, which is getting rollback and stuff like that, right?
Right, yeah. It's really just a matter of like, if you can't get people to play the game together, then there's not a lot of point. And there's several people that I'd like to play this game with where, like, they're over in Europe, like we can't get a good connection at all. Something like this without Parsec, which has been pretty temperamental with Ikemen.
Yeah. Unfortunately. Oh god. I gotta figure out Tyrant too. I'm sorry. That this exists is beautiful.
Yeah, I didn't really realize it early on, but then as we started developing, I was like, oh yeah, Tyrant is a stance character.
Yeah.
With an air stance.
Get down. Oh, right. Yeah. That's right. That's right, Buster. Yeah, the sheer amount of characters is absolutely insane. And I mean, it's a super smart use, I gotta say, of, recycled assets has this negative connotation, I feel, which but it's smart. It's smart. Like, how do you get more content for without like breaking the bank, either in time or money or whatever the case may be. That's a really good way to do it, and it offers so much variety.
You know, it's been like there are certain characters, like certain sides, I think that actually required nothing new, like asset-wise. So
Yeah.
and you add so many like I didn't like this character side, but you change a few things and then suddenly they became my favorite character.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tear you to pieces.
I mean, that is one of the things I often think about, where it's like, what is a way that you can, yeah, like get more for less, like less work, more game, as Mohas puts it, right? And yeah, it's one of the smart ways. I'd love to see that stuff in other games as well. I mean, Foxy Boxy did it for Robo-O, where they have a couple of boss characters, which are basically, I would consider them, if they were in this game, they would be different sides of the same character. Right? And it's like, man, yeah, give me like a Shin King Ro from Merfight or something like that.
Absolutely. Because that was my experience playing that version of Guilty Gear XX #reload or whatever.
Yeah.
That was there was always like there'd be a character I like, but then playing them I'm like, and then they'd have like an EX side and you mess with that and it's like, oh, this actually makes some changes I really like.
Mm-hmm.
And suddenly you have like you just have a new character that you can play. I don't actually know if they kept those in Plus R. Oh, like I know that the EX modes are there. I don't know if they're the same.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm not sure what the changes there are.
But I've always really liked that idea. It's just like I think it gets compared most to like moons from Melty Blood.
Yep.
But those are those actually change like the base mechanics of the game in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Shenanigans with you rushing me down.
Whew. I love that ground bounces. Like, that's only on counter, right?
Yes.
Okay. Nope, you didn't push the button. And that's gonna hurt. Nice. Yes, Mohas, we need to bully Matt into making Dark GG. Absolutely. Damn, I just gotta go right into the fireball after that. I keep thinking I can link off of it for some reason. It's like, as if I'm Morgan.
Oh.
That would be too much. Even that would be too much.
Yeah, the tricky part is really just balancing all of these characters out.
Yeah, like you've like set yourself up an impossible task.
Yeah, basically. Like, I've been fretting over the balance of this game quite a bit, and I know it's basically impossible, but I want to try to get it as just feel as good as possible.
Yeah.
Because I'm a big like spectator of fighting games more so than I am really a player. Like I've never been quote good at fighting games.
Okay.
And I mean I love playing them, but I've always been someone who's mostly enjoyed like just watching them, like understanding them, and then enjoying watching people play them, but whenever you've got a meta that's too linear, that's all like a big thing for me. Is just like, oh, every character, or like if you have like a team game and every team has the same character.
Yeah.
It's,
Ooh. Ah. Fucking DDT'd me into oblivion. Little honk on the clown car.
Shoutouts to Meldo for the guy who does all of our sounds. Does a fantastic job.
Nice. Oh, damn. Get me out of here. Oh, right. It's got to hit both of the standing heavy. Oh, shit. Here we go. Yeah. Dire counter into death. Oh, all right.
Stay down. Any last words?
Oh.
The UI, oh yeah, the UI is like a big group effort, really. Like I think Janice designed a lot of it, and Meldo actually sprited it, and then I do a lot for the character-specific UIs.
Oh, okay. Oh shit, here we go. Thank you.
Stop pushing me around.
Oh. Oh, right, I have to repeat the quarter circle for the super, right?
No, you just press punch in a
Oh.
different direction. Or
Oh,
actually,
okay,
any
okay.
direction.
All right, the resident cat girl.
Oh, right, there's two now. I have to show that.
Ah. Yo. So good. Yo, any chance y'all go into ECT? I'm not gonna be making it out, unfortunately.
Yeah, I don't. Reaching out has been kind of weird for us. We're very socially awkward people trying to make a game, so
Yeah.
definitely gonna try to reach out once this game is in more complete state, though.
I mean, it's funny. It's like three years on, and you're like, when it's ready.
It's getting there, though. I mean, really didn't expect to have this much.
Oh yeah.
What in the world?
I'm not sure what just happened.
That might have been a bug specific to this build. So I'm not sure how that would have happened otherwise. Unless you could tiger knee that in a way I haven't ever seen.
Oh. Oh, do you only get the follow-up on the cannonball on hit?
If you hit, yeah.
Okay,
I believe
okay.
so.
Nope.
It's honestly been really exciting seeing how far along Marfight's coming as well.
Oh, it's beautiful, man. Like, every time I look at it, it's like, it just gets this extra little layer. I know Matt's been doing a lot of polish work on like UI and visual effects and stuff like that and stages. So it's like, yeah, it's lovely. It's like you get those like visual things that are very clear to see it coming together, but the game and the characters itself and the way he's been going about balancing it has been super impressive.
Absolutely. I can show this off a little bit as well. Actually,
Ooh.
Yeah, actually, let's do that.
New Lucy?
New Lucy. Not complete per se, but she's a gameplay complete, as I call it.
Okay.
A lot of like missing sounds and visual effects, but
Okay. What is Side C's shtick here?
the side S gimmick is these
sorry,
four
side S.
gems. These four gems kind of power up her moves, and you have to kind of maintain them. But if you do, you get a lot of benefits. So you get like armor and range depending on which gems are powered up on this move,
Ah.
and then like more distance on that move. She also has this is a C-Tech, just kind of a someone called it the 12 taunt,
Oh, okay.
and then she actually becomes like projectile immune if you have the right orbs up.
Nice.
She gets better normals. But they also each grant her a different kind of projectile with varying degrees of usefulness.
Oh. Oh, get over. Yes, balancing. That's right. The shooting from the hip that Matrify does is what I'm considering their balancing.
I can relate to that for sure. There's been more than one time that I'm like, well, this was a disaster. Sorry about that.
I gotta let the heavy kick rock. Ugh. Do it again.
One really nice thing is that a side S Lucy and then side L Justicia are both just based on like old Mugen characters that I made for like independent Mugen.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're just like old kind of joke characters that I made, and I'm like, you know what? Let's I like this idea enough. Let's use it again. So I got a chance to kind of actually put those into a real game.
That's really cool.
Instead, let's thrash about.
Keep it clean.
Oh, Jane Bane. This is another character where I'm just like, I love the design. I love the, like, not only the look of her, but, like, her kit is really cool.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. I say that as someone who made her kit, but I guess no, that was mostly Janice. The design comes from Susie. Since there are some guest designs in this game.
Okay, yeah.
I'm up to that.
Not today, Satan. You're not taking this away from me.
This head's a little tight. Come on, then, let's
Keep it clean.
Oh, dude, it's a freaking body pillow. Okay.
Oh, Sherm is something else.
Sherm is definitely something else. I remember when Flinja first showed me Sherm, and I was like, okay.
Color palette reference to Jane and Murphy. Hell yeah.
All right. Give the fans as much Jane as they can handle.
let me get changed.
Keep it clean.
I love doing more collaborative stuff with Battle Craze if I could.
I mean, that is honestly something I think a lot of our indie devs really need to leverage. right, is like we're all these like tiny little islands. Each of these games with their own small communities, but like if you could like link them together a little bit more with some of these like crossovers, like what I mean, Murphyte did it with Schwarzerblitz. Schwarzerblitz did it with a bunch of different games. I know Robo-O and Uchu Megafight have done a really successful crossover. I think a way to for our devs to like work together and then to bring the communities together would go a long way.
And it's been pretty good about that. Indie devs have been really good about supporting each other for a while now. And then you have stuff like Fraymakers.
That's right. That just launched, right?
I believe so. Yeah, I think it was yesterday. Which I haven't even really looked much into that. I just saw that and I was just like really excited about stuff like that. I just love stuff like that. And, like, I think Janice really recently got into Rivals of Ether, which has a couple of guest designs in it.
Yes, that's right. I know what Shovel Knight's in there.
Shovel Knight and Ori, and as well as
yes.
They recently added 4 characters from the workshop as like official characters.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
That's super cool.
Yeah, I was really really happy about that because they just fit in so well. And so
yeah,
it's real nice to see people actually, like devs actually showing appreciation for that sort of thing.
Absolutely. I mean, yeah, Rivals has always been really, really open with their workshop stuff, right? So, yeah, definitely onboarding that stuff is that's genius.
But
Jane's too strong. Come on, she ruins everyone's fun in tournaments too, right?
Oh boy, Jane's been a point of contention for balancing. I'll tell you that much.
I could only imagine.
She got released in a certain state because we were like, I don't know if she's that good, and then it turns out she may be the best character in the game by a large margin. I don't know.
Well, I've only had the pleasure of playing in a couple of Battle Craze tournaments, but when I did, it was definitely Jane Bane that was giving me trouble, giving everyone trouble.
Absolutely.
Granted, I think I ran into you, and your Wallace did do a number on me.
That surprised me. Wallace is an intimidating one to get around.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's the one we've said is the most consistently surprising in terms of balancing. Like, we expected like the big character to be like either you do too much to make them good and it kind of overcompensates, or you know they typically kind of struggle in fighting games. But Wallace, I've never felt like he has ever been in a bad position. He's always been just right. And I don't know how that we did that, because that's dumb luck. We didn't even.
That's an impressive feat. Because you're right, it's almost invariably the grapplers or the big bodies are really, really strong early on, and then they like tank in effectiveness. And they're always this like either too weak or too strong scenario.
And of course I say all that, like whenever you get like, when people really get their hands on this, like I imagine the meta is going to change, and then half these characters that I think are good are going to be not viable. But
yeah,
at the same time, like honestly, it's like, again, like what I mostly care about is like casual effectiveness, like how fun they are to play just with your friends.
Yeah,
and then the meta being at least like maybe half the roster. That would be nice. Just a nice variety.
I mean, really, that's all you can hope for is a nice variety. Like, there's no way you cannot plan this out. Like, no developer's game plan is gonna successfully meet a player, like the fighting game community in particular.
Oh,
it's not gonna work. So yeah, yeah. It's funny. Like you look at games like Marvel 3 and Marvel 2. And it's like, realistically, how many characters in the cast are viable? And it's like a fairly low percentage, but it's still a great game. It's still a competitive game. Like,
absolutely.
How many attacks?
Oh man,
some Gabby lore.
I'm not the writer for most of these characters. I wrote one of them, so I couldn't tell you a lot about some of that stuff offhand, but Gabby is, from what I know, sort of an entity like someone's spirit like kind of pulled out of their body and then weaponized and then sort of going rogue. So Gabby is sort of like just a literal nightmare creature.
Huh.
Well, I was wondering where Janice might be. It's her birthday today, so I don't know if she'll be available for hanging out.
I was gonna say that gaping maw seems very intimidating.
I think Lucy was having a little bit of a glitching there. I didn't notice before, but that's sort of be expected with the character as complicated as her, given all the tricks I had to do with like blocking with the with Asmos and then having to drop it and then change her sprites.
God, I like, it is black magic what you folks do with these things, man. I don't know how you make these things work.
And honestly, what I do is fairly simple.
Yeah. Like, right? Yeah, you said that Battle Craze is fairly stock as far as what you're doing with the engine, right?
Yeah, it doesn't really modify the engine at all. It mostly just the characters control everything.
Like you said, can you identify a pattern? Hopefully. I mean, I know Kame's working on the TMNT Cross Justice League rollback implementation. He's gonna have some more changes to make, given what they do to their to the code. I know they dig deep and they build a lot of stuff themselves.
Yeah.
But the Kirby Battle Blitz folks have a beta up and running now too. So there's a bunch of different Ikemen games out there, folks, that currently you can go test out and kind of help us figure out how to get this working for everyone.
I guess I even wonder if I actually should try to get a build of this publicized, because it's like I don't want to publish something if it's going to be like very glitchy, but if people actually are willing to sort of help test out these sort of things, like I'm all for it.
Yeah, right?
Because anything we can do to sort of streamline this process.
Yeah, that would be great.
What about satyrs?
But you're right though. Like when it doesn't desync, like I'm not getting any rollback frames, right? Like I'm not getting any hitching really.
Yeah, it's like it's almost predetermined whether or not it works.
Yeah.
It's very odd.
Oh, okay, you can just stuff that. All right. Good, at least it picked up. Whew.
Went for the throw.
Yeah, I guess, does the cannonball put her airborne immediately?
I believe so, yes.
Okay. Ooh, too far. Oh, I should have done the, because there's a double super, right?
Give it. Level 3 as well.
What is her level 3? Because I didn't see it actually listed in the move list.
Down, back, 2 kicks.
Okay.
No, 2 punches? Yeah, I think it's 2 punches. I only code the game, don't ask me questions.
What do you know?
Looks like we know trivia about this game. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, no, like I said, it feels so good when it doesn't desync.
You know, it's perfect, basically.
Yeah, like damn.
If it doesn't throw a fit, then it's like we're right there. Like I don't even see like the frames or anything. It just feels good.
Yeah. Here we go, Evil Sherm. So, Evil Sherm is basically a Street Fighter, the movie, the game character, right?
Yeah, I suppose so.
That's definitely the vibe that I get.
It's Sherm, but a little evil.
Just a smidge.
He's very evil.
Ooh, all right.
Nice.
All right. You're getting the feel for it.
Good stuff.
Like that's my wonder. Like if you can keep them high enough, is there any like infinite prevention?
No. It's just me trying my absolute best.
All right.
I do think that in this build there actually is an infinite with Gabby's cannon.
Oh, okay.
Buster had pointed that out to me earlier. But no, it's mostly been just if I find an infinite, just try to reduce some numbers while keeping the spirit of the combo alive as much as possible.
All right, that's good. Thank you, Buster. I appreciate it. Yeah, I like definitely there are a handful of characters that immediately like drew my eye, and like when I opened this build and saw Gabby, I was just like, oh, yes. I'm not one for clowns, but she's enough of a jester that I'm like, okay, this is good, this is fine.
It's been really interesting seeing the ideas for the characters sort of written down, and then being like, oh, I'm really excited to play this one, even though I have to code it.
Yeah.
I'm excited to try this. I'm not excited to code this, looking at you, CC.
Whoop. Yo, thank you, Mo, for the follow. Oh, okay, thank you. Oh no! Little short dude.
This build's been working out okay. I mean, the rollback stuff. In terms of what I've been doing in Battle Craze, there's a lot to do, but it's been really exciting seeing just a lot of this stuff come together. Like, I'm starting to feel like I'm a lot more comfortable with the position that like the character balance is actually in. Kind of pinpoint like which ones needed help and then which ones are perfectly fine.
Mm-hmm. Oh, hot damn. Ah, the rock. Yeah, no, I think, like, honestly, between all the characters and all the different sides, like, there's definitely going to be something for any kind of fighting game player.
Yeah, there's been very little in terms of, like, characters who haven't really found appreciation. Like, I think Isabella's probably the character I see the least, and yet T5SD plays her like crazy. So I know that she's good.
Yeah.
Because he puts the fear in God in me whenever he plays this lady. It's ridiculous.
Like, fret not, there is sauce.
Yeah.
This isn't bad though, honestly. Like, once you understand like how to reconnect and when you have to reconnect, you can keep playing very quickly.
Yeah, it's... You haven't played T yet? That's weird. He's been pretty busy though. He was a lot more involved earlier as like one of our testers, but he's been doing his own thing, making waves as Cliff and Plus R, I hear.
Yes. Ooh.
If it's in a more stable position, I can see the monthly swapping to this for sure. But oh my goodness! Oh no!
Oh. Yeah, that's right. So you folks do run the Battle Craze monthlies. That's Flynn does the streaming for that, right?
Yeah, he sets all that up.
Yeah.
We just kind of show up. But no, I've been extremely thankful for them doing that for us.
So when is the next one of that planned? Do you know?
I believe it was delayed past this month, so it's sometime in February.
Okay.
There's a series of sort of hang-ups, so we couldn't really get anything done.
Yeah.
This month or last month, I think. But
nice. Oh. Oh, damn. I did it too early.
I do love Side S is just our way of saying, like, we haven't done this yet. We haven't done, like, a break, like a combo breaker.
Yeah. Let's just add that to the game now.
No, let's just try it, see what happens.
Oh god, there's so much cool stuff. Have you played Sean Altley's Styles? Oh god, Last Bout Styles Will Clash?
I have not. I didn't actually know about that.
It is, yeah. He's the Shades of Manhattan developer, and he did a wrestling themed game, and it's all like super like realistic wrestling styles and like martial arts styles built into a Mugen fighting game, and it's fantastic. Highly recommend.
There's no Sean Altley from basically back then from making just random Mugen characters.
Yeah, absolutely. So he has a few standalone Mugen games as well.
That's cool. I'm actually just really glad to see like Mugen people just taking this from just like a silly hobby to like making full games.
Mm-hmm.
Like I didn't actually really expect to have an opportunity like this to make a fighting game just based on this making silly joke characters.
Right.
From Mugen, and then here I am implementing them essentially into my into a game that people actually play.
It's really beautiful. Like, I love it.
Oh, he's doing it again.
Oh no! I imagine that's gonna, the damage scaling is gonna kill that though, right?
I mean, that I think straight up that's an infinite if you
Yeah, if you could get them at the right height, yeah.
Yeah, but the scaling does actually keep that from being too crazy.
Okay.
I'm really happy with the sort of scaling system I came up with for this game, where it makes like single hits really feel good, but then combos are also optimal as well.
Yeah.
So you can kind of just play, because we had a lot of I remember getting feedback really early on where the game was in a much different state, and people were saying like, it's nice and all, but there's a lot of timeouts in this game from people that I've been playing it with. And it's like, oh yeah, because it turns out if you don't know the combos, you can't really do damage.
Yeah.
Oops.
No, I love that, right? You could make it rewarding because like a lot of players don't want to do the crazy wild combos, and like it feels bad to just say, nah, you basically don't get to play. So, oh shit. That was a fast super. All right.
Yeah, actually, fun fact, he's not supposed to have that super. That was an oversight. But that's a current build thing, or the current work in progress build.
All right.
I just found that out today. I was like, wait a second, why did he just do that?
Excuse me. Stay down. Move on.
Nice.
Damn it.
Try that one again.
Done. Heads up. Eat this. Damn it.
Oh.
Oh, nice.
Beautiful. Yo, what kind of monstrosity?
Oh yeah.
That's the first I've seen that. That's fucking good.
It's the true Gabby, I believe.
The hell?
Whoop, that's gonna hurt.
Fire in the hole. The hell? Lights out. Heads up. Eat this.
And I can tell you, I was a little intimidated by the idea of making an asymmetrical character, but Gabby actually came out pretty well considering.
Mm-hmm. Nice. Come on. Oh, come on. No wake up super for me. Yeah, like is that like a thing? Like do most supers not have invuln frames?
Certain ones do.
Okay.
It's usually like kind of noteworthy if a super has invul.
Okay.
I don't believe any of hers does actually. That's probably one of her weaknesses, is just not having a reversal option in side C at least.
Mm-hmm. Okay, because yeah, even the like the clone or whatever doesn't really.
No.
Yeah, you can't like do that or anything on wake up. All right. I'm down to try a few more, but I actually have a D&D session to get to tonight.
Oh.
Keep it clean and
We are approaching end game, so I must torment my players.
Oh, are you DMing?
Yeah, I'm DMing. This has been like a 5-year-long campaign at this point.
Jeez.
And we're coming up to the end of it, and I'm going to be handing it off to one of the other players to pick up as DM.
Oh, nice. I've always been really like into the idea of doing D&D. I just never found that group per se.
Yeah, it took me forever. I didn't play until my late 20s, mid 20s, I guess maybe. And because yeah, right, it's just like you didn't find the group, and it's hard to play if you don't have a group.
Honestly, I'm just glad it's still a thing. Like, it's not something that died out as like a fad or whatever from the 80s. It's like, I don't know, people actually still do this stuff, and in fact, it just keeps getting better.
It really does.
Oh.
Right, because yeah, no, but like you were saying about the damage scaling, where it's like really sometimes Magic Series into Super is the way to go.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's like if you practice your combos, like those are always optimal. But like I want it to feel rewarding, because like I'm kind of the same way. Like I don't do big combos. I actually just don't really like them that much.
Yeah.
But like I do have respect for people who do like this sort of thing.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I like watching MVC3, but I don't like playing it in that sort of sense. So I wanted to sort of have a way where like people who are newer or inexperienced or just don't do big combos, like they still get something out of it. But you want your combos to be always the optimal choice. And like a lot of things, striking that balance is actually pretty difficult, but
yeah,
we did manage to get there. Oh, but especially ground bouncers.
Oh, nice catch. Oh, fuck.
And I can't tell you how much of this game has just been. Wouldn't it be funny if X?
Yeah.
Like the wall KO there is like.
Yeah.
It'd be funny if they just sent him flying through the wall. It's like, all right. And then the next day we have sprites and sounds for it, and it was like, all right, it's in.
Oh. Nice. Oh, damn! Dire counter command grab actually ground bounces.
Oh, yeah.
Godlike.
If it's special, then it has a dire counter state, probably.
Okay. That's actually really cool, because for real, like, I feel like command grabs get forgotten about when it comes to that kind of stuff sometimes.
Oh, no, yeah. Like, as a, someone who mains all the grapplers in this game, I'm like, no, we can't have that.
Yeah. Oh, too low. Damn.
Close.
I know, really good. I should have Craze canceled on the block string.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. And so you said, who was it that does the sound for this? Because do they do the OST and all the sound effects as well?
Oh, no, the soundtrack comes from various people.
Okay.
I think we've had like 5 different composers, including Janice herself has composed some songs.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah. Long story short, Nosy Nate, that's Terry's new stage. Her old one is still in the game, but she got a new one for reasons. But yeah, Meldo Wizo, as I think he's known on Twitter, is he did a lot of the screen pack stuff, like the life bars and the character select and stuff like that.
All right.
In terms of sprites, and then he does all their sound effects. he's basically been like the third main contributor to this project. He's been incredibly valuable.
Nice.
You wouldn't approach me, but you just did.
Keep it clean and break.
Yeah, like this track with the acoustic guitar intro. Just love it so much.
Ah, just give up and spare me the trouble.
Keep it clean and break.
Get fucked, bombs
Man, I'm sorry, Gabby's face right here. She's just like, I'm just so happy. I'm gonna blast you up into the sky.
That's one nice thing about coding this game is when you actually get to see all the individual sprites, you have to actually work with them. You see every single weird expression that Jen has packed into all of these animations. Stuff that you just see in like freezes with like KO pauses and stuff occasionally, but I'm just like, oh yeah, I've seen that. It's wonderful.
Nice.
little salty. Dead end.
Give us a good show. Break.
I can take one.
Oh, damn.
Coming down.
Oh! Oh, you're too short, Baxter.
Oh yeah, his hitboxes.
This is what you get when you
Yo, good stuff. I think I'm gonna call it at
Alright.
this point. But thank you so much, Kelexo, for joining me for some matches.
Oh, thank you. GG's.
GG's, absolutely.
Hi, Janice.
Hi, Janice. Sorry, no, I'm just wrapping up right now. But I have heard great tales of your fantastic work.
We've seen it live.
Yeah, live, in action. Yes, please do check out the VOD. Hopefully you enjoy the show. But yo, thank you everyone for coming out and joining me in the digital basement here. Thank you, Kelexo, as well. Where can people find you? Where can people find out about Battle Craze?
I'm just on Twitter at Dr.Kelexo. I don't really socialize that much, but if you want to talk to me there, I'm there. PlayBattleCraze.com is where you can find the game, and on the website is a link to our Discord. And if you want to just talk to people about the game or just play it, then everything you need is right there. So PlayBattleCraze.com.
Amazing. Yes, everyone should play Battle Craze. I was saying it earlier on. There is a character that you will find for you. Every player out there is going to find some character in this game for them. Just got to dig through those sides sometimes. But go check it out. Go support your indies, folks. Play Battle Craze, and maybe we'll catch you next time.